Hi, this is Gary Kayye here at InfoComm 2017, and we're going to do a tour of the Sony booth with Mark Bonifacio, who's the Director of Sales and Marketing for the Education Group at Sony Professional. How you doing, Mark?
I'm great, Gary. How you doing?
Good. I don't know if you can see this behind me, but the new, I mean, it was launched last year. The Crystal LED product from Sony was the best new product at InfoComm last year. Certainly grabbed a lot of attention this year.
Yeah, it always grabs a lot of attention. It is definitely eye-catching. It's certainly the first stop. If anybody is coming to the show, actually, they come right here because it just draws you in. So what we have behind us is an 8K by 2K version of the wall, but the beauty of this wall is that it is a tiled wall. It could be any size or resolution you want. It is 99% basically black space, which gives incredible contrast and resolution. As you can see clearly from the pictures behind us. So last year we introduced it. Now we're actually shipping it. We're seeing usage in various applications, from automotive design, even digital signage, corporate. Honestly, it's really the customer that decides how to use it. People are coming to us and suggesting usages and things that we never would have dreamed of. But new this year, besides the fact that we're delivering the product, right around here to my left, if we just walk over here.
We're going to see something really cool because they actually have a different configuration of the Crystal LED here that shows the range of this product. Tell us about this.
Yeah, so over here we have just a small version of it, but we're showing two things here. Number one, the more important thing is we have a curved solution, so we could do a 5-degree radius, which is really unique, and opens up the Crystal LED to a whole bunch of new applications. Once again, our customers will kind of decide what. But above that, you also see one of our OLED professional monitors, and we're showing a software solution that we offer, a color matching solution. So part of the intent of this is somebody might be in front of the Crystal LED wall in one city, and across the country somebody that's involved in the design might not have a Crystal LED but might be working on an OLED monitor or some other LCD type display, and we have the ability with our color matching software to make these displays look identical so that they can actually have in-depth design conversations by seeing the same color type.
Yeah, the colorimetry of the two displays is identical. Not sure that comes across when we're shooting a 1080p resolution video, but let's head over to the Vision Exchange section of the booth. This is a big movement in the world of education, is towards collaborative environments and collaborative learning. And the Vision Exchange, I saw it originally earlier in February this year at ISE, and obviously this is making its U.S. debut here.
Yeah, that's correct. ISE was the official launch. This is the U.S. launch, and it's called Vision Exchange. It really has a couple different components. So first is just it's really about the software that's inside. It doesn't reside in a box, but the box is just the engine that drives it. So we're seeing in the education space, which I'm responsible for, a lot of change in direction of how people engage, how faculty engage with the students. So rather than lecturing, now it's collaborative learning where the students are involved in the learning process. They're sharing items from their device, whether that's a laptop or a phone or a tablet. And with the Vision Exchange solution, they could share right to the main screen. They could share over here on my right. We have some pods, which would be learning groups around the classroom. They can work collaboratively together. And the teacher can bring content to the front of the room. The teacher can distribute it to all the sections around the room, and it's really been well received by most of the universities that have visited our booth.
Yeah, I think this is the direction that learning is going. We were talking about earlier in our earlier interview that learning is going less linear and more non-linear. So this is exactly the kind of product that can do that. I also noticed that here with the Vision Exchange, you've got some projectors here that are using some of the new technology from Sony as well.
Right. So to complete the solution, the active learning, the Vision Exchange is a software that runs on a hardware base. But really, to complete the solution, you're going to have some display devices. So we have one of our laser projectors with an ultra short throw lens. So the great thing about that is that you can get very, very close to the screen without affecting the image, right? Without getting into the image cone. And then just to the right of that, we have one of our 75-inch Bravia displays with a touchscreen overlay option, which we're actually using to run the vision exchange. So if the teacher was there, they could drag and drop any of the content simply by moving the screen. And then at the far end of the wall, if we move down a little bit further here, as much as we're trying to introduce more solutions and application-based stuff, at the core of all of that really is products. And what we have here is our new laser light projector, the VPL PHZ10. So this is a 5,000 lumen, very, very affordable laser light projector, laser projector. So where we
this is 3 LCD laser phosphor based.
That is correct. So where we know that laser projection, there's virtually zero maintenance, no lamp usage, 20,000 hour light engine life, and those sort of things. One of the neat things that we did with this product is we put a constant brightness mode in, so for 14,000 hours, it will maintain 4,500 lumen brightness. We find that in higher education, which is the target market, most people don't really use their projectors more than about 12,000 hours. So 4,500 lumens for pretty much the life of the product, or 5,000 lumens if you'd like. And these are very, very, very affordable. There'll be a WXGA version coming in August that will have a suggested education price of $21.99. So unheard of in this market.
So this version here is 1080p.
Yeah, this is WUXGA.
Okay, so it's 1920 by 1200.
1920 by 1200, correct.
Okay, but there'll be a WXGA version coming.
That's correct, in August.
Okay.
This one's shipping now.
All right, so these are shipping now. Okay, where are we headed next?
We'll go around the corner here and actually enter, more of the booth. And as we come in here on my left, or if you want to turn around, we're once again showing more solutions. So InfoComm for years has been perceived as a display show, but we believe that it's much more segment focused. So we're targeting higher education, which is my responsibility, as well as entertainment simulation type markets, which is kind of the other half of the booth. So in the education space, we have other solutions that aren't all about the classroom. So here we have a content management system, which is ideal for teaching hospitals, medical schools, where they could take content from the OR, put it into our content management system, catalog it, and push content around to the learning areas. So the surgeons, who could be the professors, can pull and share content for learning activities. So that's what. Apologize for some of the bloody images you might see, but that's
a great application, though. I mean, you're showing. So what do we have here and next?
In the center here. Also, kind of targeted towards higher education, is a digitization and preservation solution by a company, a wholly owned subsidiary of Sony called Memnon. So, analog assets are basically going to disappear. They're going to fall apart. They're going to crumble and not be usable within 5 or 10 years, kind of depending on the asset. So we have a service where we can clean and digitize all of that so that those assets can be available for you, long term. So we've already partnered with Indiana University in the United States to digitize all of their assets. We're finding that higher education units, universities really want to preserve their material more for archival purposes, but also to be able to monetize or reuse them, in the future. So that's a service that Sony offers that we're pushing towards higher education. And then on the end, it's an event production or a live production solution. So we have our full range of pan, tilt, zoom cameras up on the top shelf, including a new 1-inch CMOS sensor imager, the BRCH 800, which has incredible low light sensitivity. So we have a variety of PTZ cameras from a couple of $1,000s to $10,000 or so. But then on the counter, we got a extremely affordable, simple switcher. So perfect for auditorium switching or maybe a small sports events type stuff, as well as a new pan, tilt, zoom camera controller that was designed based on a lot of feedback from our customers that allows not only camera control, pan, tilt, zoom, but also some color adjustments and all. Very nice piece.
All right, so obviously this is not just geared towards education, but this is a lot of applications outside education.
Absolutely, education is maybe our biggest push, but corporate, houses of worship, government, everybody. It's a production application, and applications certainly go across segments.
Is there anything else to see that you got here at the booth?
Only a few more things here. So in the center here, once again, our cameras are at the heart of the systems, but we're showing a lot of third-party solutions for lecture capture with companies like Panopto and Winove, and what do we have over here? Sonic Foundry. So basically, we're agnostic. We provide a great image. They provide a great service. The universities have a choice to pick whoever they'd like. Lecture capture is taking off in the industry. Students want to be able to receive their content whenever. They don't all want to go to class. I have a student about to go to college next year. I, of course, will hope she goes to class, but if she doesn't, hopefully they'll have one of these great lecture captures.
Or if she gets sick, right, and she's in her dorm room and she's stuck there, exactly. She can get the same experience in the as she would have gotten in the classroom.
Yep, that's absolutely true. And then we have a couple areas, if we just finish off the tour in the end here.
All right, we're going to go to the back side of the booth back there, and the first thing I noticed is a double stack projector. Are those laser up there as well? Or are these lamp-based?
Those are laser. That's our FHZ65, so 6,000 lumens each, so maybe blended. We got about 11,000 lumen output. Incredibly, good blending. You certainly can't see any ghosting. And we partnered with a mount company to make an easy-to-use mount. So the nice thing about the double stack is it gives you redundancy. Our projectors don't fail, but if one of them did fail, you would still have an image where the classroom wouldn't be down, and you get a very good, high-quality 3 LCD image. Right behind you, we have a huddle room. In corporate, of course, we're seeing huddle rooms becoming more and more popular. So we have a touchscreen display, and this is also using the Vision Exchange here. So instead of using the pods, we're using the Vision Exchange to share content from the devices. And I didn't mention up in the front, but I'll mention here, there are 2 other options for the Vision Exchange that allow streaming output. So you could stream an event or stream it to a capture device, as well as a video conference output to have far side connectivity. And then
all right, we have one last giant imaging back here where you've obviously seamed together multiple images in an image map configuration. And these are obviously using your large venue projectors.
That's correct. These are our large venue projectors. I think we introduced maybe 2 years ago. So we have 4 projectors here. So two stacked on each side, making an 8K by 2K, approximately 10,000 lumen image for high quality visualization or training type environments. You're seeing usages for these in such places as theme parks or visualization engineering labs in schools. And where else?
Well, any kind of large live event, staging event.
Yeah, yep, all of those things. Yep.
And so I appreciate you taking me on this tour. This is very detailed, and I think that this kind of gives you, the idea behind these tours is to give you an idea of what Sony showed, but also how they showed it. And you can see, obviously, you don't have a bunch of static products sitting there. You're showing it all in applications. Obviously, this is a very applications-based booth. So first off, thank you for showing me, and congratulations on the success of the Crystal LED.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you being here this morning.
Yeah, and I really I wish you best of luck on the Vision Exchange. It's a really neat product, and I think it's going to do very well in the educational space.
Thank you. We do too.
And thanks for watching. Of course, we did shoot individual products videos at each one of these stations, so you can go see them and get more detail on the individual product, both at Sony.com or ravepubs.com/InfoComm2017, and then type in Sony in the video search window. Thanks for watching.